communicate, and that way of communication has travelled through centuries, evolving into our modern day technology. And thanks to Mike Lazaridze, the new chat-up line is, "Yo, you got BB."
And as we reflect back on the Shakespearean times, when the creation of Romeo and Juliet and the birth of romance was defined to the naked eye, where it could touch the sky, unaware of the smell and taste that sounds like sweet symphony on clouds floating by.
When Romeo stood up with his head up and chest out, projecting his emotions clear and loud, while Juliet sits on her balcony, posing like a damsel in distress in her house. She says,
"Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo?"
Instead of comparing thee to a summer's day, you'd now hear such phrases as,
Go on, baby.
"What you saying?"
For years and years, males have mastered the techniques of approaching a lady. The perfect time, place, and dress so neatly. Never know jeans below their waist and new era cap dipsy whilst being influenced by rappers on MTV.
While these young ones force their voices to hit bass, sending indirect messages on Facebook so they don't have to say it to the guy's face. The 21st century is nothing like the olden days, before we relied on Facebook, Twitter, forgetting about MySpace.
And as times have changed, most female skirts have raised, and it's far from helping the environment for a better change. While these boys are rocking their bottoms at 6 o'clock, we are seeing girls content at wearing their skirts up at 12 o'clock.
See, I don't understand this modern look, especially when this generation uploads every moment up on Facebook, and then start acting up on like, saying,
"Yo, blood, I don't give a..."
when really they're meant to be well behaved because they know what time it is when their parents come.
Let's get serious now.
Take it.
My friend, help me. Now, let's get back to basics. Basically, yeah, one girl added me on Facebook and she calls herself Brown Barbie Bumpting. I'm thinking, woo, she must know me. I must be known a commercial. But I've already seen this girl before. So I reintroduced myself, and after a hello, without no, how old are you? Where are you from? What do you like? She asked, "You got BB?" See, that's not cute. Wait, fam, is it sexy?
No.
See, I don't care how big she's pushed her boobs up in her profile picture on her FB as if they're about to pop out of a 32 C-size bra and land in a 34 double D, whilst trying to make her bumper stick out like there's enough chicken and rice in that bumper to make it close her bedroom door, whilst trying to seduce me onto this BlackBerry hype. As if I got money to dash away my broke down Nokia C3 and get a new phone. Or ask mum and dad, I need a BB, because when I present the price to them, they're just going to tell me,
no!
So I'm going to feel even more sour, because I didn't get the opportunity to say, yeah, I got BB. I just gained the opportunity to say, no, and for you to act like you're too nice to converse, or because you have a BB. But let's see who laughs when your BB locks off, because while you're switching out and acting up, my son broke down Nokia will still do the job, love.
See, I know this one person, Jason Michael Phillips. He's a acne-faced local trendsetter that goes by the name on Facebook called
JP Swagger
JP Swagger Dog. He takes these pictures that he feels like he's trying to make a statement. The first snapshot that he takes is one hand placed on his crotch, and the other finger, he raises the middle finger. Then the next snapshot that he takes is holding 1 litre bottle of Cavassier that him and his fellow mandem share between them because it's wavy season. And then the next picture that he takes is not acknowledging the camera with his Dolce & Gabbana glasses on. And all these pictures, over 155 people like them. But over all these 2,000 friends that JP Swagadon has, there's this one girl that catches his attention. Sarah Louise Taylor. She's a 13-year-old girl with a tugginess of body proportion and has recently had the dads of self-cautiousness and insecurities. She sits on a bedroom window, right? She wears a Hello Kitty vest with her shorts just covering off her underwear. She inhales, pulls back her abdominals as much as she can. She holds her breath, takes a snapshot, and with an instant, 42 likes saying that they like her picture, comparing her to Kim Kardashian. And with an instant, JP Swagadon says,
Yo, you wanna link up?
1:30 a.m. JP Swagadon swaying and swimming in the combinations of island fruits and spirits. He's a puppet left on the park bench as his head's facing up. He turns around. He sees a figure appear. He can't make it quite clear who it is. Then the figure gets closer and closer. It's
JP, it's me, Sarah.
nowhere near Kim Kardashian. But then, the situation wasn't a stitch to the stomach anymore. It was a cringe to the face. My expectations for JP has just fallen to the floor. JP knew about her inexperience, but did that stop him? No, he carried on. I wanted to tell her, no, it's okay. You'll be alright. You'll never be alone. But at the same time,
She could have just stayed at home. See, you may think that you're safe when you're behind your closed door, that computer desk typing away into that blank space on cyber.
that you really get your ego-popping sensation juices flowing through the system. When if your astronaut gadget break, you call Houston for a problem.
And hope that there's someone there to come solve your answers without no 21 questions, just so that you can have it sorted and get back to your communication.
And all this, yo, you got BB has corrupted your minds, just so that these hungry technology congregation can get a beat.
Not lyrically,
But physically
emotionally.
and mentally, unaware of the outcome that the new birth name that will stalk them on the streets.
You see, my mama called me Jordan.
And my mum called me Mitchell. Not some letters and numbers jumbled up together like that's my recognition of living in this society.
See, I ain't got time to be chasing a pretty female and asking, yo, you got BB? Because, well, I ain't got one. So, I'm left to the classic movements of asking her, excuse me, miss,
What's your name?
where are you from?
And can I come?
And possibly,
Can I take you out tonight?
And wait for a response, whether it be negative or positive. At least I'm being upfront and honest and showing that I'm no longer a little kid.
It's okay to be yourself. You don't have to try to act like someone else because she might fall in love with the person that you created from this fairy tale. Then you won't have a happily ever after. What you gonna do? Can your BlackBerry back you up when she blocks and deletes you?
Nope. So, why put yourself through all that hustle? See, you males are making us males look like sexually active hungry predators, trying to fill up our social communication chat logs up. Forcing the female gender to make assumptions of us by putting every single one of us into that negative category, doing their best to protect their virtue when one of us tries to sit next to them on the bus.
But then most of these females flatter themselves.
True say.
They come at us and then be like, hi, do I know you? And then they say, no, it's a random ad. And then they try to put a kiss and act all sexual like it's going to gain my attention. Well, it will gain attention, but not from me.
So basically, this generation, males and females, are just as bad as each other. Seriously.
Trying to grow up before they've even seen a 18+ movie.
The trophy collection of who's bigger, who's badder, or who lost their virginity.
When they even started on their GCSEs. Ah!
And then they want to chat about sex education like they're all experienced. When watching porn doesn't give you the up-hand advantage, the only up-hand advantage you receive is the one coming from your parents.
Say something.
But never mind, it's just this generation. It's what it is now. With all this Facebook posting, Twitter trending, and BlackBerry messengering.
With their well-behaved manners slacking, vocab lacking, skirt rising, and trousers sagging.
I guess it's just
modern day macking
Mm-hmm.
technology.
Yeah. wait, yo, fam. See that girl over there? Yeah, you got your BB?
Yeah.